So, for the first time ever, I've gone back and reviewed what I said about the last episode before talking about this episode. It seems like ages since I've watched it. I didn't check the date. But the reason I've done it is because I started watching this episode, well, we started watching this episode tonight, and for the first minute I thought, all right, okay, let's just work out where we're at. Okay, there we go. And then I was straight back in it and being overwhelmed, quietly overwhelmed by this crazy little story, which continues to delight and surprise. Every time I think I've picked a hole in it, it comes back to prove that I'm wrong. Like Stephen and Vicky in this episode, something dawned on me that they've done nothing. Stephen's shaping up to be a great companion. Don't get me wrong. He's funny. He's got a charm about him. The good lady Dr. Collins confessed that she found him quite attractive. He's got a strong jaw, I noticed, and he's shaping up to be a good replacement for both Ian and Barbara in a strange way. Vicky's class as ever, and they've been wandering around doing very little until towards the end. Their little plot seems to snowball back into the main plot, and that was nice. That sort of felt as if everything was starting to coalesce again before the last episode, which of course is the last episode of the season. Don't know how relevant that is, how seasons viewed back in 1960. Where are we now? 5? Who knows? But so that the story proved me wrong there. Hartnell's wandered back into it and has upped his game again. He always enjoys, he seems to enjoy having a holiday, does Hartnell. But he's come back, and not only does he seem refreshed by his holiday, but also he's playing off Peter Butterworth. They have lots of scenes together. They know the nature of each other now, and it's sharp. Hartnell, it's weird. Hartnell really does seem to be able to play up to his guest actors quite a lot, and he really does here. Peter Butterworth's clearly having a good old time. The whole Viking thing has come out to buy, and again, subverting what I expected to happen. Oh, the Vikings are coming to the monastery. Oh no! Shock horror. The Doctor and the monk just go bong, bosh, bosh. Got rid of the Vikings. Job done. So that was that was brilliant, and of course we get the big cliffhanger reveal. Now, I said to Lib, the good lady Dr. Collins, I said to Lib that I'd been worried about this as the last season. Just seems so inconsequential. And then, of course, the glory of this story, the low key subversion of everything that's gone on before. We always assumed that the TARDIS was built by the Doctor, that it was unique. The only race that we've seen having anything like time travel capability is the Daleks. And yet suddenly, not only is there another time machine, there's another chuffing TARDIS. So it's not just like there's another box that happens to do something similar to the, there's another TARDIS. That is so big in terms of this programme. I don't even know whether Dennis Spooner et al. Fully realised what a big step they were making into the future there. But it's huge. And yet, it's done with charm, it's gentle, it's witty, it's a delight to watch. I'm loving this. Loving this. And onwards. Yes, enough, done. Yeah.